Hey guys, I'm Heidi with Heavenly Minded Homemaker. Welcome back to my channel. Guess what? I recorded an entire video today explaining so many things, went to go edit it and put it together, and guess what? My sound wasn't working. It sounded like it was working, but then once I got it on the computer, I was like muffled and you couldn't hear me. So we are in zone 3, day 2 here. Hold on one second. I'm gonna explain to you what was going on, and forgive me, this is probably gonna be a hot mess, but we'll get through it. Okay, so in general, welcome back to the channel. I'm so glad you guys are here. I've been going through and was sharing with you guys my biblically based and minimalist minded approach to the FlyLady system. Last month we did a few weeks kind of going through the baby steps and really setting up these rhythms and habits for ourselves. And then this month we started bringing in our kiddos along with us and teaching them these things as we work through it. So I want to go ahead and spend the next few weeks now working with you guys throughout all of the different zones and showing you how our family's doing it, just to kind of give you, sometimes it's nice to see someone else doing it and you can clean alongside of me. So down in the description box, I broke down from FlyLady, I grabbed their breakdown, of the different zones, the times of the month that we hit these, because this is a monthly rotation that we do, and then kind of their breakdown on that. So we've already put together our zones. We have 5 different areas, and every month we're going to hit these zones. So every month we're going to work on these things, again, doing everything in these small little intentional chunks. So 15 minutes every afternoon is what I'm asking you guys to give a priority to getting this done. I shared with you guys yesterday when we did our bathroom that I am doing 15 minutes of zone cleaning and also keeping 15 minutes of decluttering. Just because our family, we've got some kind of things that need to get done, some possible changes coming up. We kind of have a lot on our plates going on, and so I want to have some extra devoted decluttering time in, because guys, if a minimalist mindset is what you're looking for, it is a constant reoccurring process that you do. And I know for me, when life gets busy, I'm not being as diligent with things that somehow make their way into our house. I really don't even know how, especially lately. Nobody's even gone anywhere, but yet somehow stuff has gotten pulled out of random places, and I've got to get back on this. So today I am tackling the girls' room. So yesterday we did the kids' bathroom. Today I'm starting with our daughter's bedroom. We started from scratch. They didn't even do their 5-minute room rescue last night. We were having fun, and it was like kind of a crazy day, and we had like big movie time at night and stuff. So we kind of got off our schedule a little bit. I said, that's okay. We're doing the room today anyways. So I'll share with you guys the steps that I did for that and show you the quick little clips of us doing it. Again, originally there was a video that explained all of the things, and I'm just kind of playing catch up. But for us, this is what we do. We go through this process every month. We're going to hit all of these different zones, and being able to stop and work on these things, kind of have in the afternoon, I dedicate a 30-minute block to go ahead. We spent about 15 minutes on the actual cleaning portion, and then 15 minutes was part of the kind of just decluttering and scaling down. So it really worked out to a good equal 30-minute period. Of course, if you have more time you want to spend, knock yourself out. But if not, you can always come up with this 15 to 30-minute block that you can get some stuff done. Listen to some hymns, listen to a Bible study, have the Bible just playing, right? So those other things we're trying to get done in our daily rhythms and routines, we can check those off as well. I did some of this actually by myself without the girls, because my bigger girls, who are 7 and 9, were outside playing with their little sister, who is 2. So keeping her from being underfoot and out there and occupied, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and get the process started. So for the girls' room, what I did is I'm sorry, hopefully I can edit this all together to make sense somehow, but I have my zone list, which I already put back in my folder because I thought I was done, of everything that I'd like to get done in their room. So I started with, when I got into their bedroom, I stripped down the beds and got all of their bedding in to get washed. I was able to take, we have like a duster thingy, and clean the fan blades, get all of that done and taken care of. And And then I was able to also use that and clear all the cobwebs and things like that around. I have an e-cloth mop, and I take that and I just run it on the walls, get everything nice and clean. Yes, everything is painted white, but everything in my house is either satin or semi-gloss. So I can take my microfiber mop and just wipe everything down. It makes it so nice and easy, and because things are white, I can see exactly where the mess is at. All of that was done. And then what I find so easy is I just sweep everything up into one big pile. The whole room, everything gets swept into one big pile. And from that pile, I can pull out laundry that isn't supposed to be in here. We can get the toys pulled out, the trash pulled out, you know, anything else that might be out there. And so we were able to get all of that done and taken care of. And then the girls came in and I said, hey, we've got too much stuff. And the more stuff they have, the more just overwhelming it really does become for them. And I hate that for them. It happens to us and it happens to them. So I said, let's go through this and pick out your 5 favorite toys. All my girls play with lately are their stuffed animals. Each one's a character and they put these games together. It's super cute. So I said, go ahead and pick out 5. So each kid picked out 5 of those toys. The rest got bagged up and we can rotate them in some other time or pass them along to someone in need. So they picked out 5 toys. Lily also sat down. She has a backpack. She's been really big into writing books and drawing stories and things like that. So I asked her to dump out her backpack and go through all of the stuff, pick out just the things that she's working on and really wants to keep and let the rest of it go. I do this with my kids often, so they're pretty on point with it. But she went ahead and did that. They picked out their toys. We got the clothes out of here. And then we also had this old broken couch love seat thing over here that the puppy loved to sleep on. I'm in my grungy clothes because we've rented a dumpster. We're doing a bunch of work in our basement and we got a dumpster, and I said, hey, while it's here, let's get this broken chair out of here as well. So that's opened up a lot of space here in their room and really gotten that together. I was able to wipe down the walls and everything. I gave the girls a microfiber cloth. They wiped down their door, both sides and around like the light switch and things like that. And we were able to get everything really nice and clean. So that way now their room is put together. We're just waiting on bedding, but let me show you guys a little bit. Try to remember everything I said, which of course I know I haven't covered all of that here, but I guess you guys get the like super short and simple, get to the point video today. Point being, clear everything out. What do you need to keep? Wipe everything down. That's where I start from the ceiling down. We get everything nice and cleaned, kind of that spring cleaning, you know, a real good thorough clean. I wipe down the bunk beds. I wipe down all of the rails and stuff just to get everything nice and clean. And then I use my super amazing vacuum mop. You guys, it's phenomenal. I shared all about it on Instagram. I love that thing. So their floors in just a couple minutes got like scrubbed clean. It is so nice in here. Let me give you a little, show you a little bit real quick, and then we'll get the beds made. That's the only thing we're waiting on, is for that to get finished up in the dryer, and then their rooms will be all nice and done. And it only took me about 30 minutes between the actual cleaning and decluttering, and then of course longer now because I have this whole like recording fiasco going on. But the actual work time was 30 minutes of my afternoon. So in the time it would take you to watch one show on Netflix, something's clean, done, checked off, and I'm talking like cleaned in here. It's really nice. So let me show you around the room real quick, and then I'll show you once I get the beds put back together. So here in the girls' room, they did have that big couch that was here. I just put that there. They don't use their closet. I swept everything out, but they don't use it. We actually keep their clothes out by the dryer because my girls will change their clothes too much. So this is Lily's little store that she has, kind of like a desk. It used to be her store, but now she's into it more being a desk. So she's got that stuff there that she writes with. Cat box is just sitting there for right now, but I just kind of put it over here. Then it's out of the way. That gives them plenty of room on the floor to be playing. Windows have been cleaned. Their Post-it notes, they write down different scriptures and things and put them everywhere. And I encourage that. So I let them do that. I know I shared this with you guys. I love these charcoal air purifying bags. These things are amazing. They pull out extra moisture, nasty smells, things like that. I have them in my bathrooms, like behind stuff, but here I just set it up here. And then these you just put outside in the sun. Once a month, I do the first of every month for about an hour. That recharges them. Since having the cat box in here, that deals with all of that. But here's the room. Walls have been wiped down. Ceiling fan blades have been cleaned. Everything up there has been dusted on their little chandelier. Artwork, everything's been dusted, cleared any cobwebs, cleaned all of the windows. Everything has been nice and wiped down. Same thing with the door. Everything is nice and super clean again. So we've got everything cleaned up here. Bedding, like I said, we're just waiting for that. And on each of their beds, they have set their 5 toys. Lily kept her backpack with her notebooks, and Virginia, our 7-year-old, she has this little, she's a Dana fanatic. So she kept her little backpack here that she has a couple little things in. But there's her toys. Those are their papers that are going up. I got them a little cork board from the thrift store that we're going to put up here so that way they can hang up some of their little pictures that they like. I don't want tacks all over the wall, but I said, hey, I'll put up a little bulletin board type thing. You guys can set your pictures on there. So she picked out a couple of her drawings she wants on there. We're just waiting for bedding, and they did a fantastic job. Never mind that their flooring needs to be replaced. Let's not look at that. But they did a fantastic job. This is the mattress that they slide under their bunk beds as like a trundle bed for when company comes over, and the dogs like to have something to lay on. So, of course, all the mattresses. But we were able to get everything done this afternoon, clear everything up. The girls feel better because there is so much less stuff on all of their surfaces. They can easily take care of their 5 toys. They each have their 1 backpack with their few little things in it. Lily has her notebooks. Virginia has her little dino books and stuff in there. And then we'll have nice fresh bedding tonight, and everything is done and taken care of, which is really, really a great blessing. And again, the fact that it only took us 30 minutes this afternoon, huge, huge, huge blessing for me. Alrighty guys, forgive how dark it is and how awful this video probably is right now, but everything is done. So their bedding finally got done. They were able to throw their bedding on. We just do fitted sheets, and then they each have 2 just like loose blankets that they throw on. But everything, they each on their bed have their 5 toys off there. That's the bed that we tuck under. We just do it crisscross like that, and then the dogs love to sleep on that too, but then it's real easy. We just wash that bedding when company's coming over, or if they want to pull it out and sleep down here next to one another. There's Lucy. But we've got everything nice and cleaned up for them. They each have their backpack with their things in it. Those were a couple kind of random things, but she fit them all nicely and neatly. Some Legos they want to put back together, so we put them there in that basket. Lily keeps toilet paper in her room because she always gets bloody noses. That's some of the stuff that's going to go on the bulletin board, which the bulletin board I'm thinking I'm going to put right here. I haven't gotten to it yet today, guys. But everything, in their room is nice and clean and picked up. Like I said, about 15 minutes of actual cleaning time with wiping down the walls and dusting the fan and wiping down the bed, things of that nature. And then 15 minutes of them decluttering and picking out the stuff that they want to keep and want to have, and then bagging up the stuff that they don't, that we can pass on and let go be a blessing to someone else, or later rotate in if we want to keep some of the stuff to rotate into their toys when they get bored of playing with these 5. So that's it. This is our big girls room. This is our part of zone 3 cleaning today. And overall today, I would say they did a great job. They got it done. I know my kids are more used to being like, hey, let's stop, let's minimize, let's scale down. So that does help. If this is a totally new topic with your kiddos, it might take a little bit more time. But again, it's not about, counting how many items or things like that. It's about being intentional with what we have and where we're putting our focus and our hearts on. Is it on stuff? Is it on the things of this world, or is it on the Lord and his ways, right? So yes, they can have things to have and to enjoy, but too much becomes burdensome, it becomes overwhelming, and it's hard for them to keep up with as well. So the less they have, a few things like that they can put on, it makes it so much easier to keep up on, and they'll feel that weight lifted off of them as well. It may not be right away sometimes, especially depending on your kids and where they're at as far as their focus on stuff. But again, that's what you've been modeling to them their whole lives. So it's going to take a little bit of time to help them. And so you need to be letting go and minimizing and enjoying, you know, these things as well. And that's such a great reflection for them as you are kind of being that example to them. So this is our day 2 of Zone 3 cleaning. So far we've got a bathroom that's looking mighty spiffy and a kid's bedroom that's looking mighty spiffy. So tomorrow we will continue on, but I hope you've enjoyed cleaning alongside of me, even if this whole video is probably going to turn out really funky and weird because the whole thing got goofed up. But you know what? It is what it is. We make do with what we got. You get the idea. So thanks for hanging out with me today, guys, and Lord willing, we'll see you all tomorrow. Bye, guys.